Singapore and Australia are exploring doing more in the areas of artificial intelligence and air connectivity ahead of a milestone in diplomatic ties next year. It comes amid what's been described as groundbreaking areas of cooperation, including a set of principles to guide the rollout of cross-border electricity trade. CNA's Leong Wai Kit has more from Melbourne, where leaders of both sides have been in talks.
Singapore and Australia, whose ties have been described by Canberra as strong and vibrant, are now looking at new ways to work together. Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong says some of these are not only fresh but also groundbreaking, including green and digital economies. The latest development on that front? A guide that will help Singapore and Australia trade electricity across borders, not just between them, but with the region. It includes harmonizing policies, regulations and laws, sharing expertise, as well as building clean supply chains. Singapore and Australia will mark the 10th anniversary of their Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, or CSP, and 6 decades of diplomatic relations next year. Mr. Lee says there's still much more that the two countries can and should work on together.
We are natural partners with complementary economies and compatible worldviews and strategic perspectives on the region and on international affairs. We've tasked our ministers and officials to develop an ambitious work plan for this next phase of the CSP.
The bilateral cooperation takes place against the backdrop of renewed tensions in the South China Sea. On Monday, Australia announced more funding to expand maritime cooperation with ASEAN. Canberra has also stepped up military drills with the Philippines in the disputed waters. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says such cooperation helps naval forces work better together and is seen as a good thing.
Our engagement in the maritime sector in our region is about promoting peace, security and stability in the region. It's something that we say to all of our neighbours, whether they be China or whether they be our ASEAN neighbours.
But defence analysts say this would raise the region's war readiness and war posture, something that could trigger China to send even more warships to the South China Sea. Countries with claims on the area have been working on a code of conduct since the 90s, but progress has been slow. PM Lee says different national positions within ASEAN means consensus will be difficult.
Some ASEAN countries like Singapore do not have claims in the South China Sea. But we have an interest in freedom of navigation and the application of international law, including UNCLOS, on South China Sea issues, because it's a vital artery for international trade for us. Other countries, there are 4 ASEAN members who have claims, who are claimant states in the South China Sea, and these claims overlap with each other and overlap with claims by China. The issues are not easy to resolve, and really, negotiating a code of conduct inevitably raises issues of what the ultimate outcomes are going to be.
Prime Minister Lee is set to attend the ASEAN-Australia Special Summit on Wednesday along with other bloc leaders to mark 50 years of diplomatic ties between the regional bloc and Australia. Now, both sides will also explore new ways of cooperation and further strengthen ties. Leong Wai Kit, CNA, Melbourne.